Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Army, where the bravery shines and both firefighters and police officers are always ready to face challenges. Do you think you know everything about this job? Get ready for a surprising and exciting experience. Let's get started.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come out. Get out. Help me get him real quick. Come on. Come on.
Two police officers rescued a man trapped in a burning car in Austin, Texas on May 24th, 2021.
Hey, man.
Upon receiving an emergency call at 4 p.m., officers Eduardo Pineda and Chandler Carrera quickly arrived at the scene. Finding the driver unconscious inside the heavily burning vehicle, they worked to break the door open and safely pulled the victim out.
Come on. Come on. Pull. Come on. That's hot. Get out.
The man was then transported to the hospital in critical condition.
Pull. Come on. Get out!
A dramatic rescue from a burning vehicle took place on March 18, 2021 in Vineyard, Utah.
Get out! Come on, man! Oh, fire!
Come on, get out! Come on, fire!
A 35-year-old man collided with another vehicle, but continued driving, ignoring orders to stop from Utah police. He sped up, ran a red light, and eventually drove off an overpass, causing his car to burst into flames. Officers quickly arrived at the scene and pulled him to safety. The man sustained severe injuries and was immediately transported to the hospital. Shortly after, he faced multiple charges, including driving under the influence.
We got him out of the vehicle. Give me your other hand! Give me your other hand!
On November 7, 2023, a tanker truck explosion claimed the lives of two people in Jayden City, Sichuan Province, China. The incident occurred around 5:30 p.m. when a tanker truck began emitting thick white smoke and exploded just minutes later, igniting two nearby trucks. The explosion created a large fire that affected the surrounding area. Rescue forces quickly evacuated nearby residents and extinguished the fire within an hour. Unfortunately, the explosion resulted in two fatalities, while two injured individuals were treated at the hospital. On May 16, 2020, a devastating explosion occurred at Store No. 327 on Boyd Street in Los Angeles. Around 6 p.m., a fierce fire broke out in the single-story building, threatening nearby structures. As firefighters arrived on the scene, the intense flames melted their protective gear. Suddenly, a massive explosion triggered by flammable materials erupted into a giant fireball, reaching the ladder where they were retreating. The incident left 11 firefighters injured, and the building was completely destroyed. A devastating explosion occurred near Valley Road, New Jersey on July 22, 2024, when a truck carrying flammable materials collided with a bus on Route 3. After the impact, the truck crashed into a barrier and exploded, creating a massive wall of fire that engulfed the roadway. Fortunately, all bus passengers were unharmed, but the truck driver did not survive. A massive fire broke out in Hamburg, Germany in the early hours of April 9, 2023. The blaze started around 4 am in the Rothenburgsort area, quickly spreading and engulfing multiple warehouses, including those storing chemicals. Thick smoke blanketed the city, prompting authorities to evacuate residents and issue warnings about potential toxic gas leaks. Despite firefighters' efforts to contain the flames, several warehouses were completely destroyed. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. A single-story commercial building in North Hollywood was destroyed in a massive fire in the early hours of April 16, 2020. After 2 hours of effort, the fire was fully extinguished. No injuries were reported, but the cause of the fire has not yet been disclosed. A building at 195 Broadway, Paterson, New Jersey, was devastated by a massive fire on June 2, 2024. The blaze broke out around midnight and quickly spread through the 3-story structure, which housed multiple shops and apartments. Firefighters battled the flames for 20 hours, facing the risk of collapse due to the building's deteriorating structure. Several individuals were treated for smoke inhalation, but no serious injuries were reported. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
The life-or-death moment was captured in the horrific fire at the 24-story old office building in São Paulo, Brazil. Ricardo Pinheiro, the brave 30-year-old man, saved 4 children before returning to rescue more trapped residents. Firefighters used homemade safety ropes to try and pull him out of the building, but unexpectedly, everything collapsed just as he was only 30 seconds away from safety. Despite the desperate efforts of the rescuers, Ricardo tragically lost his life in the thick smoke and raging fire.
Back, get it on video. Get it on video.
At 8:40 p.m. on March 30th, 2023, a fire broke out at the 12532 Valley VW in the city. The building, a single-story shopping center, collapsed while rescue forces were working to extinguish the fire.
Back, get it on video. Get it on video.
One firefighter was unfortunately injured and was promptly treated by colleagues. The fire was later put out, but it destroyed all the property inside. The cause of the incident has not yet been disclosed. The Copley and Whitehall fire departments were dispatched to the area of 9th Street and Chestnut Street to extinguish a fire at a property. Upon arrival, the firefighters discovered a garage and a car completely burned, along with surrounding trees. The Whitehall Fire Department quickly deployed a 2.5-inch hose to fight the fire at the garage. The third fire team arrived later and set up a water supply from Chestnut Street and 11th Street, while also laying out 2 additional 3/4-inch hoses, creating a total of 3 hoses to extinguish the fire.
There's fire from it.
Issue an emergency evacuation order.
Got it.
Rescue teams quickly arrived at the scene to extinguish the fire. Fortunately, there were no casualties in the fire, and the cause is still under investigation. On November 10, 2024, in Upper Saucon, Pennsylvania, a large fire destroyed a house on Chestnut Hill Road. The fire department received an initial report of a car burning in the garage, and the flames spread throughout the house.
27.
While rescue teams were on their way to the scene,
10-4. Wait, can I check Central Command?
the fire continued to grow, with multiple fire crews being dispatched. However, the water supply for firefighting began to dwindle, and the situation threatened the safety of the personnel.
Put all tankers on channel 2, please. Central Command.
Eventually, access to the scene became difficult, and additional equipment and manpower were needed to manage the prolonged fire.
Chestnut Hill Command. Report.
One morning in Tate Town, a large explosion occurred at a house, suspected to be related to ammunition. When the fire department and police arrived at the scene, they discovered continuous gunfire inside the house. 2 people were believed to be inside, but their condition was unclear.
9 Robert 18. You can show me 3-7. Check with the fire department. I believe there's ammunition cooking off inside the residence.
One officer reported that his vehicle was hit by gunfire as he approached. Nearby residents confirmed that there was a large amount of ammunition in the house.
I had a round hit my car when I pulled up. That's a bunch of ammo. Okay.
The explosion created a dangerous situation, and rescue teams had to work carefully to ensure safety.
Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. We hope the information was truly useful to you. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Goodbye and see you next time.